In our life, we do a lot of lip kisses, some nose kisses, but never any eyeball kisses.
Ew, yeah, that'd be wet and salty.
I mean, of all the things to touch together on our faces, eyeballs seems the most intimate.
Like eyes touching?
Are you leaving it open? Is it going?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
The only thing more affectionate than that is touching our thoughts together with a brain kiss during What's on Your Mind, where we go around the room and get extra sloppy sharing thoughts with each other, starting with Brooke. Brooke, what's on your mind?
Oh, my God. So we have been talking in my family about, like, song meanings.
Like the messaging of the song?
Yeah, like the kids, right?
Okay.
And so we're in the car and we're listening to the radio. And you know that song Players by,
Coy Leroy.
Yeah, Coy Leroy.
Oh.
And she says in it, because girls is players too. And then the B word, and then getting money all around the world.
You listen to this with your children?
It's on the radio, yeah.
I know what song you're talking about.
Yeah, it's on the radio all the time. So Nora in the back seat goes, Mom, what do you think this song means? And I'm like, well, and my head's spinning, and I'm like, what's about, like, dating, you know? And she goes, I don't think so. And I'm like, oh my God, right?
Whoa.
And she goes, I think it's about girls can play soccer, too.
Oh,
And girls,
Right, she's right.
And I go, yeah, that's it. And she goes, and I think that the money part is about how girls should be paid equally to boys.
Yes.
Right.
No, you are right, girl.
It was just so sweet and so endearing.
It's
and
about women empowerment.
That's right.
I love it.
So, Coy Leroy, thank you.
Yeah.
girls are players too.
I want to hear Nora break down Baby Got Back. What does that one mean?
I got your back.
Yeah. Jose, what's on your mind?
Well, I went to the doctor recently to check on my blood sugars. You know, as I do all the time.
Yep.
And I walk into the main lobby, and there's a male nurse wearing scrubs, and he stops in his tracks, and he's like, oh my God, are you Jose?
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm like, yeah, you know, and then he says, bro, I love your show, dog.
And you guys are in the lobby?
In the lobby of a hospital.
Yeah.
Do you love it or are you embarrassed?
No, he starts swearing like crazy.
Oh.
He's like, bro, you bleep, oh man, blah blah blah. He was so excited. So I go to the room they want me to wait in, and guess who comes in to take my vitals? My new buddy, my new
Excited male nurse.
Yes. And I can't tell if he's just like super nervous or if he's just new.
Yeah.
Because he's going down this list of questions that I've never really been asked before. And then the questions are getting weirder and weirder.
Yeah.
To eventually he's asking if I'm on birth control.
If you're on birth
I'm on birth control. And I'm like, is he going to ask if I'm pregnant? Like, I don't What's coming next? Eventually, he gives me a bro hug.
Okay.
He swears some more. And tells me how bleeping funny our show is and how this is amazing.
I love it.
There's a lot of support.
Yeah.
And then he leaves me to wait for the doctor. And I am just like so thrown off by this. Was that cool or was that not cool? I don't understand.
Oh my God.
I've never met anybody that actually likes our show. They're like, this is weird. Yeah.
It was weird.
Glad you're not pregnant.
Alexis, tell us what's been on your mind.
So I was out at a bar with my friends over the weekend.
Yeah, of
and
course.
I was trying to get, like, throughout the night, I was getting everyone to do this little, like, TikTok I wanted to make.
Okay.
You said to do, like, a dumb dance. And we had a table reserved, and this, like, random guy had been sitting at our table for a while alone. We didn't really notice. And then I saw him, and I asked him to do the TikTok.
Okay.
And he refused. He was like, no, I don't want to do it, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
If you're going to sit at our table, you have to be fun.
Thank you, Brooke. I really looked at him, and I said, if you're going to be lame, leave. Like, do what I say, don't sit here.
I mean, that's one way to say it.
Alexis, when she drinks, is just a
I did say that, and it felt kind of bad. And then, you know, I get up, and I go to do my dance portion for the video, okay?
Oh, God.
I'm doing it, like, kicking my legs, and then I noticed, apparently, my car key flew out of my pocket into the bar behind me, and was, like, lost in the crowd.
No.
But you know who gets it? Is the guy I called lame. He crawls through the bar and brings it back to me. And I realized I'm the loser, not him.
But you still made him do the TikTok dance.
He actually did do it. I did peer pressure.
Got him on board.
All right, Jeffrey, what's on your mind?
People on this show, they give me a bad time about everything.
Yeah,
Literally everything.
That's funny, because you never give anyone a bad time.
Well, it's especially things that they think I should be doing, like checking my emails, reading my text messages, knowing when our show vacations happen.
How do you not
actually
know?
crazy.
Like, we look forward to those.
I look
Literally
forward to
planned out for the entire year.
So what I'm about to say is for all those Jeffrey, I told you so-ers. Because I was leaving the station the other day. I was driving home, and I may or may not have been speeding, and I get pulled over. So, couple problems. You know in the movies where the officer walks up and says, license and registration, please?
Yeah,
that's usually
you didn't have either.
You know they actually do that in real life?
Yeah, that's literally protocol.
And I was not prepared. Didn't have my license or my registration with me.
You're driving a stolen car?
Is your registration just not in your car?
It turns out I had not re-upped my registration for about a year.
It's expired.
And the officer shakes his head and he's like, well, what about proof of insurance?
Oh,
and I said,
yeah, like an app, right?
proof of,
No, Jeffrey.
Are you joking? Have you never been pulled over? Is this because you've been
I'm-
driven around in a limo your whole life?
because I'm a perfect driver. That's why. And yeah, I didn't have car insurance at all.
What?
You don't have it?
Literally haven't purchased insurance for 3 years.
You are a grown-ass man.
The registration is mostly Brooke's fault because Brooke knows that co-hosts are supposed to remind each other about stuff like this. That one's on you. As for my missing license,
Did you get arrested?
I left that at the radio station out on a desk just free for the taking. So yeah, probably should have gone to jail.
Yeah.
But instead, this sweet officer, who was also named Jeff.
Hey, you guys bonded.
Well, and then when I told
don't
him
even
my
tell
name
me.
too, he didn't believe me because I didn't have
Okay,
identification.
let me guess.
He took pity on me.
He did not. He better have given you a ticket.
He wrote me, thanks, Brooke.
Do you know how many tickets I've had in my life that I've never gotten out of, and I have all of those things?
He did write me a ticket for $185.
Oh.
And he said, dude, get your life together.
Yeah.
And that's the message I want to forward to everybody in this room and to all of our listeners. Take that to heart. As we listen to your phone tap coming up next, I want you all to get your lives together.
You are a hot mess, sir.
Oh, boy.
Well, I got my car insurance now, so
you?
look at me. Phone tap's coming up right after this.